to my channel and happy Vlogmas. So in the spirit of Christmas and getting ready for Christmas Day, I thought I'd show you the best technique that I have learned to wrap presents. And this is foolproof. Every single time I wrap a present, it comes out perfectly, and I attribute that to working at a store called HMK in Kansas City. It was a Hallmark flagship store, so it was a new store that they had never opened before. It started in Kansas City. I think there's a few different locations now, but one of the services that we offered was a specialty gift wrap, and it was absolutely beautiful. And there was a method on how to do it, even how to tie the ribbon. And actually these two ribbons I bought from the store because it just makes everything look super beautiful. But you don't have to have a ribbon like a silk ribbon from a store like HMK. I also picked up just a dollar store ribbon, and then I also this year have this little like twine, red and white twine, which I thought would be pretty. The paper that I'm using this year is actually from IKEA. I saw it and I just wanted to get wrapping paper so I didn't have to think about it. So it's not like the cutest of all time, but it's really nice. I like this one. It's kind of hard to see, but it has stars on it. This one has the red trees, and then this one is just kind of the squiggly lines. And I think that some of the colors that I have will match really nicely with this. And I have 3 presents, 3 different sizes that I'm going to show you how I wrap. And I swear to you, this way, no matter what size, no matter what shape, you will always get a perfectly wrapped gift. So let's get into it. Okay, so before we begin, some of the supplies that I think that you should have are some double-sided tape. I think that this is really awesome to hide all of the tape, and it just makes it look really clean, as well as just regular Scotch tape. I prefer the Scotch double-sided tape, but I didn't have any and I only had the dollar store one. Scotch tape, and obviously a good sharp pair of scissors. So starting out with the smallest gift, I just have this box, this decorative box, which I think is really cute to put gifts in, just from the dollar store. I actually already had a piece of small wrapping paper that I needed for a present. So as you can see, it's probably the perfect size. So what you want to do is you want to measure, take one side all the way to the edge, okay? And then from the other side, you're gonna bring it about halfway. So I'm gonna cut it right about here. Now, for these sides, I wanna make sure that the edge comes up about 1/3. So this is a little bit more, but it's perfect. You don't want it to go right to the bottom, but you don't want it to be too far down. So this is like a perfectly measured piece on both sides. Perfect. So I'm going to flip the gift upside down, and I'm going to take my first side and bring it all the way to the edge. But you're not gonna tape it, you're just measuring it. So with this other side, that's when I'm gonna grab some tape, and I'm going to bring this and tape it in the middle, right there. So now, flip it over. This will perfectly go to the edge, okay? And also what I like to do is, if you're using a pattern, to try and line up the pattern properly. Sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes it does. So now with this, I'm gonna take my double-sided tape. I'm gonna take a good amount, and I'm actually gonna lay that right at the edge of this. Right there. So now when I bring this over, it's perfectly lined up. So now I just have the side. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to fold it down like that. And bring your finger and pinch the sides. So it's like that, okay? Take a little piece of tape and just secure the bottom piece down, okay? So it's nice and taut. And then all that you're gonna do is fold it over on each side. Right to the bottom. And there you go. And now you can take some double-sided tape and put it on the inside, there. And there. And now bring it up. And there you go. It's perfect. So let's do it on this side. Perfectly folded on each side. For this gift, I'm gonna do this little twine. What I think looks really pretty is you just kind of wrap it around here. And I like to give a good amount on this side and just keep wrapping a few times around and around until we get to a few little ways around. And then I have just this plastic little piece of tree. And I'm gonna cut my end, a generous amount, so that in case I need to redo something. And then just tie it. And it's just a cute way to spruce up a gift. And it looks really, really sweet. It's just something fun to do. And if you get a real piece of evergreen or a pine tree, it'll add that really nice smell. Moving on to a bigger gift. This is large and pretty thin. So this one is a typical Christmas gift that you might have to wrap. So this time I'm gonna go in with this red Christmas tree wrapping paper. So I'm gonna take this all the way, I'm gonna take this to the top just to be on the safe side. And then I'm gonna roll this over and find the edge, make a little crease, and then that's where I'm gonna cut. But now our edges are way too long, so I'm going to bring the gift to the end. And again, I'm going to measure to about halfway to about 2/3 up, not 1/3, 2/3. So that's pretty good. And I'm kind of gonna eyeball it on this other side. It's about here. Add a tape and just add it to the edge right here. And bring this on over. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to push this all the way down. And we can, this tape is not sticking super well, so I'm just gonna add an extra piece to reinforce the side. So I'm actually going to stick a double piece of tape underneath this part. And so when I go to push it down, it'll stay. And then again, we're gonna move our fingers across and create kind of a wall. That's the easiest way to put it. And for a bigger package, I like to put a piece of double-sided tape on the insides of that wall. And now we're gonna take some double-sided sticky tape. There. There. And fold her up. And there you go. Really nice, seamless package. Now we're gonna take the ribbon. So now once we've wrapped the gift, the ribbon is a little bit, it's actually a lot easier than most people think. I'm gonna have to do this. It's very simple and it's very beautiful. And this is like the Hallmark ribbon or the HMK ribbon that we used to do, or bow that we used to do. So what you're gonna do is you're going to leave yourself a good amount to do the tie. So leave yourself about that much ribbon. And you're gonna start from here, start from the middle, and you're going to go around, okay? And then you're gonna cross over, still holding your piece. And then you're gonna take yours and go under, back up. Okay, and this is where it gets a little bit complicated. Then you're gonna take this one, the one that you're still holding, and go under. Okay, now it's not gonna go anywhere. Now, that was always my issue, and your bottom is flat. So, you've got this, okay? And then you're gonna just tie it off, okay, for now. So do a nice tie, okay? And then measure this, and you're just gonna cut it. So that's what you have. So you're actually gonna put this aside. Then with the remaining ribbon, it uses a lot of ribbon, but it's really beautiful. With the remaining ribbon, you're going to actually do 3 loops. So 1, 2, 3. And then find where your starting place is, and you're gonna cut on the other side. And then you're going to, where your cuts are, you're actually going to holding that in place, okay? So now you have what looks like this floppy bunny ears. Bring your present back, and then you're going to lay that on top. And then you are going to tie around it like so, nice and tight, and pull the ribbon apart. And you can do this with 2 loops, 3, 4. If it's a bigger gift, it's better to do 4. And then you can always just tie like a really nice, like that. And then what we like to do is cut it on an angle. That's why you need sharp scissors, to kind of the edge of the box. And that is a beautiful way to wrap a Christmas gift, and that is like the Hallmark HMK way, and it's so pretty. And everybody, you know, you can even get like jewels and put them in the center there. Like, it's really easy, and it's not that complicated. Like, it's super easy. So that's this gift. And this is, again, is expensive silk ribbon. But I'm gonna try it. I've never tried it with this dollar store ribbon that I got. It seems like it has some bendy edges, so that will be interesting, but we'll try it out. So the next gift I'm going to wrap is in a shoebox. They're shoes, no hiding that. And I think I'm gonna wrap it. I have this left over from last year, and I feel like it might kind of go with that better. So this is really nice. It has the lines. We always used to use the lines. So I think I'm just gonna do that. So again, you're just gonna measure things out, bring this up. That's a good. Okay, so now I have wrapped this gift. Again, seamless. And I just want to say, don't be afraid if you only want to use regular Scotch tape and not double-sided tape. You don't have to, and sometimes double-sided tape isn't strong enough. Like the double-sided tape wasn't sticking really well to the type of shoebox, like the material. So I was using Scotch tape, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just like the fact that you don't see the tape. But if you see the tape, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so I got this from the dollar store. Okay, so it's got the bendable edges. I'm not familiar with working with this, but oh, that kind of looks cute together. We're gonna try it out. So if you're gonna use dollar store ribbon, I would say buy more. So this comes with 9 inches or 2.7 meters, and this comes with, does it even say 6 yards, which is 5.48 meters. Yeah, so there's a lot more. Okay, so then, okay, I'm gonna do my flip. Flip, go under, okay, and then tie it off. So I would say you could get one good-sized gift for $1.25. That's not bad. I mean, these tend to cost like $8 to $10 for one. Now you do get a good amount of product in it, but this is not a bad option. And I think that this looks really, really nice. So I hope that you enjoyed this gift wrapping tutorial, and I hope that you find this helpful during your holiday season. And I think there's so many different ways that you can make a gift look beautiful. You don't just have to wrap it really nice in paper, whatever. You could do your own thing. I just love gift wrapping. I actually find it very therapeutic, but there are many other ways to make a gift look really special. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you again for another video. Bye!